Hi guys, this is Ayush again. So this lecture is about the GTO task. It is the fourth day, that is the semi-final day. Generally, the GTO task and individual tasks are done in 2 days, but at some places it takes place on a single day. So in my case, it was done on the fourth day, all the group task also and the individual task also. And before that, like you will be staying in the barracks. In GTO task, you are a group of 10 people. So generally they arrange you, make your batches according to your chest number. So make sure you become friendly with the chest numbers before 5 before you and 5 behind you, so that you all collaborate together and make this GTO successful. The most important point is you can collaborate, make them friends, make them trust you, so that they also trust in the field. That can only be done in barracks or when you have dinner, we're together. Be friendly with them, be open with them, because that's how you make new friends, and through this friendship only you can achieve a good GTO. So the uniform is for the GTO task is white shoes, canvas shoes or socks, white shorts and t-shirts with collar. So if you have a shirt, then no problem. Generally you can also have sports shoes. It depends on the officer. Like I use sports shoes, so still it doesn't make difference. The following activities are the part of GTO and individual tasks. So first is group discussion. Then you will have lecturate, strategic planning, and then you would have group task. Then you have half GTO, commander task, and individual obstacles and snake race. So the first is group discussion. So in the morning, go to the field and the officer will come to you. The officer will introduce himself and will ask for introduction. Don't be shy or timid. Just speak with confidence. If the officer shakes hand with you, then it's good. So in the group discussion, there are 2 group discussions. In the first group discussion, you will get a choice among the topics. Like we chose the topic on the dowry system, so we spoke on the dowry system. Again, in the group discussion, the points you have to remember, to only speak 2 to 3 points. Try to listen to others. Second, try to give chance teammates. Don't be aggressive while giving your points, and try to reach a conclusion. So be a kind of peacemaker. Try to make everyone comfortable in the task. That counts a lot. Moreover, the officer would be sitting beside you or at the back of you with black specs, so that he can see your reactions, your body posture, and all things. So keep your body alert, stern, and try to have a calm face. So in the second group task, you will give the spontaneous, and at the spot topic, the topic that was given to us was smog in Delhi. So again, I was sticking to all the points and that I did in earlier group GD. Again, if you don't know about the GD, try to listen the other people and try to take out the points from it. It's normal that every topic you should not know, but generally the topics are general, so you can discuss in the barracks beforehand, prepare some stuff. But if you don't have an idea, listen to them, be a pacemaker. There are a lot of videos on the YouTube. Go through them and try to implement in your group discussion. So once the group discussion is over, then you will have 5 minutes break, and again the officer would say to have strategic planning. So in the strategic planning, there will be a board and there will be a situation given to you all. There will be a pen and paper. So you have to you can go through any book. In the strategic planning, there are 2-3 possibilities, like man is dying, people are going to blow up the train. So how you are going to manage, how you are going to have a easy route, minimum route to have minimum destruction and save maximum lives. So they all have to write a story and your strategy how to save the people. So again, listen to the officer carefully. Once you will give it some time, analyze the problem and make sure that you give importance to lives in your strategic task, because human life is the most important life. property is not so much important than the human life. So again, you would be 10 people writing different strategies. Again, you will have a group discussion, and then at last the officer will ask one of you to come out and explain the whole group's point. So you have to reach a conclusion. Like in my case, I never gave any point. I was just listening and I was hearing. But at the end, I took all the feeds from my group mates. Though my strategy was not perfect, but when I understand their point, I adopted some of their points and I convinced them like I am going to speak out the main conclusion. So I stood up to the officer and explained him the strategy. So in the story, while you are writing your plan, just write everything, but in the conclusion it can be different. You can opt. The point of the conclusion is to take material of your teammates, make a proper idea, and then tell to the officer. This shows your attitude, how you are related to your friends, how you are giving importance to your friends or group team members. Because it's normal for a person not to think in all directions. So it's better to have diverse understanding and diverse points. So try to be a concluder if you don't contribute. So I was a concluder. Once the strategic planning is over, giving some time, then we were taken to the field, where the group task field. A group task field, we are a team. You explain the rules. You have some obstacles, group task obstacles. You have to pass them using a plank and a rope. So cantilever, beam is a common term used by the person who are repeaters, but you are freshers, so we don't know about cantilever and beam. So we are all confused. So the officer helped us a little bit, give us hints. So the point is, it depends. Sometimes officer gives hints, otherwise not. So at that point, as we were freshers, the point was how we coordinate, and the point was how we understand the instructions given to us. Task was not successful, but still we got an idea. Then once the group task was over, then we moved for lecture rate, as it was a sitting activity. So in the lecture rate, again you have to give a 3-minute speech. In the lecture rate, you will be given some time to prepare. You will be sitting and you have to listen, and then the officer will ask you to move a chit out, and there will be 3-4 topics. You have to choose one topic and give on the topic. The lecture rate you give is only for 3 minutes, so please stick to the time. It might be possible the officer gives you a spot topic, so you have to again speak in 3 minutes. So don't be panic. The topics are related to your current affairs, so have a good knowledge about here and there. Like at my time in 2017, the demonetization was a hot topic, GST was a hot topic, and smog in Delhi. Democracy, I was given the topic on democracy, so I spoke a very good point of democracy. In the democracy, my points were not regarding only India, how India is great, and I also put forward my knowledge about China, how there is communist party. So again, you have to give them points to show that you know apart from your books and other knowledge, you are aware of your surroundings. Once you are done, you will be asked for snake race. In the snake race, there would be a long snake of bags. It is not a complete snake. You will have a long snake, stuffed snake, and you have to pass on obstacles. The snake is like understand, like it is a long rope, a huge rope. You are holding, 10 people are holding. You have to keep the snakes in the air. The snake should not touch the ground, and you have to pass all the obstacles. You can go through the videos. In the obstacles, you might have to climb the wall, climb the rope, jump down the wall. So it is a group activity. So in the group activity, the points you have to remember is cheer your members, and if some member is fat, thin, short, you have to help them because it's a group task. So in this, you have to the main goal is to complete the task. If the member is doing faults or penalties, tell him you are doing faults. If you are unaware, just cheer him up. Once the snake race is over, then you will be again taken to the commander task. in the commander task, you act as a commander and you have two subordinates. So again, you have a group of 10 people. Your chance will be there, and you have to call your two friends to help you out, and you will be given obstacles, and you will command your subordinates. The confidence taken into your decisions. So in my case, nobody called for me. When came, I called two subordinates. So in that subordinates, it was my first time. I was really confused. So for me, I also acting like a subordinate, not as a commander. So the officer told me, act as a commander. You have to tell the subordinates will do, not the commander. So at the one task, I was confused how to do that. So the officer gave me another task and asked me, now apply the knowledge in this obstacle and pass it. So in the second task, I passed it. So you never know what's the criteria, how they call. I was the last one in my group to be called. The last is half group task. So in the half group task, it's the same as GTO. You have to pass an obstacle. It's a team activity. Now you have been experienced through and then commander task. So now there should be a proper coordination. So this time we all did successfully complete the task. Though we did some penalties, but still there was individual task. In the individual task, there were 10 individual tasks, obstacles. So every obstacle has a point. So you have to try to maximize your points. So there were points from 1 to 9. There are 10 tasks. So my theory was to do the task which were easier and which have maximum points. So there was a Tarzan jump. Climbing down the rope has the highest points. And then there was a bridge, commando bridge. And there was a long jump, the balancing, and other. I don't remember exactly the name. So out of the 10, I completed just 4. I tried 6, and in the 5th or 6th I failed. I tried again. So you have very less time. You have only 3 minutes to complete all the tasks. So you have to maximize your strategy. So your strategy should be to have maximum tasks with maximum points. So my first task was climbing down the rope. So climbing down the rope, that is tiger rope. It was 10 points. I climbed down the rope successfully. Then commando bridge, 9 points. So somehow I managed to do 4 tasks successfully. And while I was like Tarzan swing, I failed once. So I tried again. Don't stick to a task again and again. You have to be quick. GTO officer is viewing you. Not only you, other GTO officers are also taken care of. And there are also like your instructors there who tell them that whether your task was successful or not. So be cool and calm and try to do maximum. I did 4, but some of my guys did 10 also. Like it was kind of depressing. Like I attempted 6 and only 4 got successful. So it was the last activity of my day. So once all the tasks are completed, then the officer will say, like, give a motivating speech that no matter if you get recommended or not, it doesn't matter. God must have a good plan for you. Officer will ask you, do you have anything to ask? And if you are curious about the officer, or what is the rank of the officer, or what is the role of the officer, it's good. It shows your curiosity. And before that, like, the officer generally takes interview. Like, he also asked me, not me, no, like among all our group members, like, you have come for the SSB, so you have referred a book. So just tell me about the book you have referred. So be frank, be true to them. And then they asked me also, like, how was the psychological test, how was your interview. So be positive, optimistic that you did well in all the stuff. Activity of the day. Before saying bye to the group task, the result is on the conference day. So you have the group task marks and your psychological marks and your internal marks compiled together. If they pass the threshold of SSB, then you get recommendation on the, on the conference day. Else you are sent back. Try your best, give your best shot for the group task, and don't worry about the result. You can see my video about the conference. I already uploaded earlier. So how is the conference takes place, what should be your behavior, and how you should act and what was my experience. Please do like and subscribe.